Hi everyone, this is Aaron for Zollotech, and this is an iPhone 5S follow-up video. The iPhone 5S has been out a few months now. I've been using it as my main device for that amount of time, and I really like it. Now there are some complaints I have about it, but overall I didn't have many complaints about the iPhone 5, with the exception that it chipped pretty easily on the finish. Regardless if you used a case or not, you just ended up with some scratches or definite nicks in the anodized black finish. Now that Apple's changed this, now there are some other color options. This one in particular is space gray, but there are some others as far as gold and silver, but this finish is held up extremely well. You can see if I go around the edge here, there's really nothing that's scratched whatsoever. Now I do keep it in a case. I've put it in multiple cases. I've had a skin on it. I've been using the Apple case, which you can see is pretty well worn, and Apple says it was designed to wear this way, and I'd have to believe them in the type of leather because it's pretty soft, but it's worn pretty well, and it actually looks dirty, but it's not. It's just worn out. I've cleaned it off and everything, so that helped protect it quite a bit. But you can see here that overall the phone looks great. I really don't have any scratches on it, and it's really fast. Let me turn it on here. The phone has responded really well. It has great battery life. In fact, yesterday I actually had about 5.5, 6 hours usage and 8 hours or 10 hours standby before it needed to be recharged, and it was still at above 20% at that point. So it lasts me all day, no problem. I unplug it early in the morning, plug it in late at night when I go to bed, around 11 o'clock or midnight, and just do that every single day. Really have no issues battery life-wise. The overall durability has been really good for me. I don't tend to drop my phones. I'm very careful with them, and it's held up well. I know some people that have dropped it, and it's still held up well, with the exception of leaving some dings along the edges. But I think this change in the finish has really made a big difference, and it really has helped with scratches. The phone still feels pretty modern and fresh. I would like to see a larger screen, and that is the rumor that Apple's working on that. So I'd love to see a large screen iPhone, maybe extend it to out to here maybe a little bit. I've used some other phones that are huge and some that are in between. I tend to find something along the lines of the Nexus 4 to be the perfect size. So hopefully Apple does something along those lines. As you can see, my hands are quite large and the phone looks pretty tiny in it. So for me, I would like a larger phone. I know some people won't like it, but overall it's been great. I do think iOS 7 still needs a little bit of work. iOS 7.1 is still in the works, and it's still... I'm not a huge fan of iOS 7 as far as the color designs. I do like the animations and things, but I really don't like the icons personally. But that's just taste preference. So other than that, I think it's a great phone. Great phone calls, great for music. I use it every day, all day long. And I'd love to hear your story. Do you have a 5S or a 5, and how's it holding up? Do you still like it, or do you really want to switch to something else? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.